What is good, Gray Gang? Today we're going to be doing a little bit of testing video. We're going to test, does this yum shad scent affect bass fishing at all? I've done videos like this in the past, and I've actually done sunscreen. I've also done bug spray. Now, the way I'm going to be testing these is with two identical baits with the same rod, same hook, same pond, same fish, same everything. Oh, and Shelby's got one. As I'm trying to do the intro, how rude to do that, fish. How dare you? I was trying to do an intro, and you just interrupt me like that. What a shame, guys. Fish have no manners these days. Stinking 21st century bass. They're so occupied with their jerk baits, they won't even let me do an intro. But that is a good sign, because they've only been here for like 2 minutes. But the plan to distinguish whether they like one over the other is I'm going to use this exo stick. They're both in watermelon red. I'm going to use this exo stick without anything on it, and this exo stick with the shad scent on it. And the way I'm going to alternate is I'm just going to throw the one without scent, catch a fish, throw one with scent, catch a fish, throw one without scent, catch a fish. And basically we're just going to do it that way and see if maybe it takes double the time it does the other one to catch a fish. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they'll both be the same. But that is the way we're going to test this. But before we put the scent on the baits, I want to try something a little bit different and see if it works. So I've never tried this before, but we're going to see if a bass come up here to it. Okay, it did not work like that. Apparently you have to spray it on the baits for it to, do what it's supposed to do. But first, I'm going to use this XO stick right here, wacky rig it, catch a bass, and then we'll go ahead with the process and spray one down with the shad scent. And here we go, guys. The first wacky rig. This one does not have scent on it, so we'll fish it around a little bit, see how long it takes to get bit. And then, once we catch a fish on that, we'll take this same exact XO stick, spray it down with shad scent, and see if it takes any longer to catch a bass. Well, there's one on the first cast, so, oh, well, it came off. We'll go ahead and try to catch another one. At least we know he bit it, but even though he did bite it, that could be the difference between shad scent and not. Shad scent may not be the difference between getting more bites, but it may be the difference of hooking and landing more fish, because they may take it deeper. They may hold on to it longer for the hook set. That's something we got to look into, the quality of hook sets. Like that fish right there, he was small, but I didn't get the hook set in him too great. That could be a number of factors. And before we get too far into it, I want you to come up here to this pole and tell me, have you ever fished with scents? Like whether it be shad scent, garlic scent, anything, just come up here and click the little I and vote. Have you ever used them? Yes or no? And if you have, go on down in the comments and I want to know what kind of scent you used, whether it's Spike It, maybe JJ's Magic, or maybe the shad scent, exactly the one I'm using. But go down in the comments and tell me what you guys used. There's one. Let's get him in here. He's not a big one, but that's okay. It's been about 20 minutes since we started the, with this exact worm. It actually took longer than I thought. So one bass right there, one down for the not scented worm. And all I'm going to do is take this worm off, put this worm on, and then what we're going to do is, well, pretty self-explanatory. We're going to get this shad scent right there as the worm. There we go, that should be plenty. I'm gonna let it sit out the boat, maybe dry. I'm not exactly sure how this stuff works, but that is what we're using, guys. It's just yum. There's what the back looks like. Nothing special, I guess, but overall just, well, shad scent. And if you guys are out here bass fishing, maybe you're bank fishing and you want a fishing fanny pack, here is the way to go, guys. In the seal camo, got a big pocket in the back for a little tackle box. Got this second pocket right here, the perfect length and everything for bait packs. And then right here, you got your plier holder. You guys can go ahead, pick that up, kendallgray1.com/shop, but now it is time to throw around the shad scented XO stick. There he is finally. He's not a bad one. On the scented worm, and it didn't take as long to catch a bass on this worm, but we're going to keep trying, keep switching up and see exactly how it goes. Unhook this guy, not waste any time, dip him in there. Now we're going to get out that old worm, a new worm. So now it's 1 to 1. I would call them just about equal, because even though I caught this fish quicker, that's just one fish and you can't gauge too much just by one fish. Pull out the new XO stick, drive it on just like that. Another wacky worm, same exact profile, same exact color. Only difference is it does not have the shad scent like the other one. And there we go, guys. Here we go. There's one. That's a good one. No, he ain't. This one is on the not scented. It did take a little while to get him, but I think the fishing's just a little bit slower than normal. Tell you what, dang it, I lost my
What'd you lose?
I lost my XO stick, and I probably shouldn't get that excited about losing the XO stick. I'm telling you, dude, I went 4 feet deep in the water right there.
I feel like you lost your phone or something.
I acted like I lost my phone whenever in reality, I literally lost a 20-cent piece of plastic. That is on the non-scented, same size around, not getting any bigger fish on any of the either ones. But here's this one, still got the scent on it from last time. We'll just go ahead, hook it through. Now it's 1 to 2, 1 to 2, or is it 2 to 1? You tell me. There's one, that's a decent one. Not too decent, but he is a fish. And that's closer and closer to our science experiment. Hopefully I don't lose my worm or tip the boat this time. Take this guy off, and it seems like some scented baits. Oh, Shelby's got a tree. And one thing that I know about some scents is they actually sort of dissolve your lure a little bit and make it softer, but this one, it's not really dissolved it at all. This same worm has actually lasted me the whole time. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this worm off and then put on a ham sandwich, also known as an unscented exo stick.
Yeah, I can do that.
There's one. Me and Shelby doubled up, and I lost my worm again. Okay, fight. Okay, he's fighting. He's fighting pretty good. This is on the one without scent on it. So all the ones that hasn't had scent on them, I've actually lost all the worms. Me and Shelby doubled up. Whoa.
Well, considering that.
There's one. He's a 12-incher, but it's okay because he will be sufficient in our science experiment. Hashtag math in science. Hashtag science and bass fishing. Hashtag math and math. Hashtag science in Cinco. Doubled up. Shelby's got one. Now we picked up this guy. He was just floating out in the middle. I think, I don't know, maybe a ship got shot down or something. But now we picked him up, part of the crew. Shelby's hooked up with a pretty decent one on his jerkbait. And here's this one. This one did not have the scent on it. So I'm just going to spray this one down because this is the last one I have. And by then, we should have conducted a serious hashtag science experiment. Live action, son. Live action. Giving him the fight of his life. Oh my gosh, it's an entire 10.5 inches. Here you go. You want some shad? You want some shad scent? You want some shad? You want some shad scent? You want Yum F2 shad scent? I'm sure you do. Here, let's give him some. Here you go. I'm sure he'll love that. He'll have all kinds of friends now.
Like 12-pounder just comes by and swallows him.
That would be epic.
My hands are wet.
Kendall up.
There he is.
You're gonna be coming with it.
Okay, well, I definitely had one, but he got off. So we're going to go ahead and count that one. That one had the juicy stuff on it.
Warp me with a hook.
You'll be all right. But now we're going to switch over. This is actually my last exo stick, guys. I've lost like half a pack today. There's one. Not a bad one. Oh, maybe. No, he's a bad one. Never mind. This one has the scent on it. And because that is the last one I have, and I can't like just take the scent off. Oh, wow. He's hooked up weird. Bro, I got him by his fin. What is this? What is that?
I think he like lassoed the fish.
I did. I lassoed him. How you do that now? How do you grab him?
So, I mean, you guys saw it. What do you guys think? I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with that stuff. With the shad scent, I think it's an equal chance. Like, I don't think it hurts at all. It may help in certain scenarios, but today I caught 4 fish without it, 4 fish with the shad scent. Now, from your experience, it may be completely different. And if you have an experience like that, please go tell me in the comments. I want to hear about it. But right now, let's actually go check the trail camera. Now, the trail camera, I said it a few videos ago, maybe last video. I'm not exactly sure when I said it. Let's just be honest, guys. But I didn't say it too long ago. Let's go back there, see if we got any deer, maybe a coyote if we're lucky. And as it is, guys, as we're on our way to go check the trail camera, that actually leads right up to this field. But just right here in the field, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and well, yeah, 7 deer. Oh, now they're starting to run. They've said, oh my gosh, there's a YouTuber filming me without our permission. What is he doing? Isn't that illegal? Well, dear, kind of. And I'm not gonna blur your faces, so go ahead and run away. Go ahead and run away. From what I can see, they all look like does, but they may be bucks that haven't, well, developed antlers yet. But now let's go on and let's check that trail camera. Maybe these deer right here might be on it themselves. Right there is the trail camera and the tree it's on. We're gonna scoot right up here, check it, see what's anything, see if anything has traveled this area over the last couple days. Crack this baby open. Probably took a picture of us right now as we speak. But now, come on in here. We're going to check it. Now we're going to click the replay button, see what we got. Okay, so it seems like we got 2 pictures. Not too bad. That one looks like we got a dud. There's nothing there. And on the first picture, it looks like we got the same exact thing, which is nothing except with color. Okay, kind of harsh, but I will accept it. But just keep in mind, it's not exactly been a long time. It's only been like 2 or 3 days since I actually set that thing. But that's okay, because we're not hunting tomorrow. We're hunting next month. And I can put a little corn, put some salt blocks. Just the overall day shortening will change deer's patterns. Like, deer behavior and deer activity completely changes from summer to winter to fall to spring. Like, they're all different in their own certain ways. Like in summer, as we just saw, deer like to hang out in fields, or at least those do. But what I'm thinking is, once it gets later in the fall, the leaves are gonna start falling off. They're gonna start, you know, relying more and more in the woods. The nuts start dropping, the acorns, the hickory nuts. Those deer, I don't know about hickory nuts, but they may do it. But acorns, I know deer love them. But basically what I'm telling you right now is just because we didn't get pictures on that camera today doesn't mean that we're gonna have a bad deer season. Those deer will move, and I'm about positive. Well, I'm not about positive. I am positive. Stay tuned. We will kill a deer this year. I will give it a 98% chance. The 2% that I might break my leg before season starts, you never know. You gotta take those factors into account. I may be going to school one day and like trip over the sidewalk and like get a major concussion. I may be out for the season, guys. I may be in recovery till spring. I may pull a hamstring. I may slip on a stick and tear my ACL. That'll be something on it.
Thank you for watching Kendall Gray's video. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. And if you want to buy merch, hit up kendallgray1.com/shop.